but disco makes you happy. It's always Saturday night in my head. It's always the weekend, I tell you. Always.
Something special. Saturday night. Yeah, the right time. Saturday night. Something special. Saturday night.
How you guys doing? How you guys doing? This is a gold technical analysis, but I have to talk about the dollar via UUP ETF and bonds via TLT and GLD, which is the ETF for gold. Well, I still believe in Elliott wave, even though we missed the B wave and we went all the way to 2080, 2007. I really forgot. But I have a reasonable explanation for that. My explanation is the algos usually sell USD for some fundamental reasoning and buy gold as a like a negative correlation trade, and they create chaos. And after that, we go back to order. What happened to the dollar? Is the surprising events that took place. Everything was nice and dandy here, but at this time, starting in sometimes in May, we started seeing a rise in COVID-19 in the U.S. Not really a rise, like a mismanagement, supposedly. So that's how the financial market viewed it, like a mismanagement for COVID-19. So they thought, as a consequence of that, the financial current account will be affected, and they punished the dollar, like they thought the U.S. will lag the whole world for that, and they punished the dollar and they sold it, and gold was going up during that time. So everything was under control at this time until the Congress trying to have additional government help, and the algos punish the dollar too here. So this is my own reasoning of the failure of Elliott wave. If it's a failure, this is my own reasoning, which is really beyond anybody's comprehension. These things happen randomly, and it's huge. This is huge. This is huge, and this is huge. So it will affect the chart. It definitely will affect the chart. So let's talk about the UUP now. So I talked about why the dollar went down fundamentally and the gold went up fundamentally. Okay, so the dollar. I'm gonna refer to the UUP as a dollar. The dollar is doing a lot of bullish development here, where we had the bullish divergence with the RSI, the price action, and we came out oversold, and this is really, really always bullish. And now we have a bullish development. We closed over the 10-day moving average and the downtrend line, and we're waiting to break this one right here. And we're gonna have 1, 2, 3 reversal, and this will produce a violent move to the upside. So Elliott says that we concluded second wave here, and we're going through a third impulsive wave. So this is what Elliott says here. So this is another chart for the UUPT too. Sorry. So I'm identifying where the sellers gather here. So these are very possible areas where the sellers might gather. And I identified the bullish development here with the bullish crossover in the MACD, which is always reliable. And I identified that now the 5-day moving average is crossing over the 8 and 13-day moving average, which we call the alligator strategy, which maybe now the alligator is going to open his mind, open his mouth, so it might produce an impulsive move up according to Elliott wave and according to the alligator strategy. So we finished with the dollar. So let's talk about the bond via TLT. All right, let's do that. Okay, so as you see, what is gold? Is it a safe haven bet? Is it a currency? So you see that the negative divergence all over the place, with the dollar, and with TLT. So if gold was in a very healthy bull run, TLT should have made a new high, and the gold miners should have made all-time high, and silver should have made all-time high, and all these laggards did not do what I'm talking about right now. So TLT is doing the opposite of the USD. Now we have a bearish crossover with these moving averages, the 5, 8, and 13, which is also the alligator strategy, but to the downside. And now we close below the hammer right here, and it's always bearish to close below a bullish candle right here. And we have these bearish developments too with the MACD. So we talked about TLT and UUP, and not to mention, as I said too. So it's a mirror image. TLT is a mirror image to the dollar now. It's going through an impulsive wave to the downside. The dollar is going to the impulsive wave to the upside. Good deal. So we'll talk about GLD. Yay! Okay, today we went down another almost half a percentage, which is really bad because we opened high. This is a large candle, so this is really bearish too. So I think we went to 1, 2, 3 minute, and we concluded fourth minute, and we're gonna go through 5. I think we will have a tradable bottom, but not now. We have another impulsive move, or moves. I don't know. I have to measure the Fibonacci extension to see, and if Fibonacci relationships to see where the 5-minute wave might conclude. And I did not do the Fibonacci extension from here to here to measure third. Maybe this is third. I don't know. I really didn't do it yet, but it's definitely we going through minute impulsive waves. Okay, so this is the Elliott wave in GLD. The volume. This is the third highest volume ever, and came with price expansion to the downside we did not see for the last 4 years. This is the biggest price expansion for gold in one day for the last 4 years, with the highest volume for the last 4 years. This is not good. Oh no, second highest volume. I think it's the highest volume for the last 4 years. Sorry. Yeah, I checked it before. And this is really not good. So, and we're making a lower low today, and that's not good either. So, okay. So we finished this thing. We talked about the minute waves. We talked about the volume, the bad volume here. All right. Okay. So finally, we talk about the nice alligator strategy, and it's going through it right now. What's beautiful about the MACD is it gives us the bearish crossover before the moving averages. So according to the MACD, the alligator strategy will take place very soon, and we might have an impulsive wave really soon. In conclusion, I explained why gold screwed up Elliott wave, and silver didn't. So I explained that, and you can never ever get away from that. The algos will screw you. You know what I mean? And what happened? Not many people expected that the U.S. will lag the world of how to manage the COVID-19. Not many people expected that the U.S. will need a lot of governmental interventions to help the citizens for the second leg down. So this gave gold that impulsive wave, and I think Elliott wave would work now, and I think gold concluded the B wave right here, and down we go, and it's going to be bloody with a lot of bounces in a way. Many times, I'm going to conclude with this. Many times, I always talk about Japanese scandals. So you gather evidence. You have the first doji, second doji, 4 bearish candles. You should have taken your profits. Should have done something. This is not good. This is not good at all. And finally, please, if you liked my video, please subscribe. And if you like it, please do press like. Please don't be passive. I'm doing this for free. If you want to pay me with a like and a subscribe. Finally, everybody that induces FOMO all the time, I feel that they really stealing money from us, from the crowd, from the masses, and it's really not fair. And you know, and this is how I feel right now. I think they've taken our money from us. I really do. FOMO is bad. FOMO is not good. FOMO is like you're taking our money from the masses, from the people. The have-nots! We are the have-nots! We make it! You FOMO people, you take it! I love you guys. Please subscribe and like. If you dislike. And this goes forever. Don't FOMO. This goes forever.